Take a breath. Zoom into the present moment.
You always turn on the camera without.
Because if I don't turn on the camera, we sit an hour like this.
Look how dark we are. We didn't even put on
the light.
The
And the light is not good. It's all good.
We'll never get through the lessons, right? That's why we've been doing them at.
It's already 11 p.m. So we gotta record this. So
yeah,
doesn't matter if the light is half perfect.
Why don't you shine it this way?
Done. Okay.
All right. Lesson numero.
Coming to lesson 12. Mm-hmm. And lesson 12 reads, I am upset because I see a meaningless world.
These lessons are hot. En español decimos, tan candela, candela pura. Because it's so helpful, you know. I wrote a couple notes here, and I'll just share one and see where it takes us. But when we refrain from giving meaning to this world, so when we refrain from giving so much meaning to it, again, I said this before in other lessons, it's like we give like a neutral slate, a blank slate, and we allow spirit to come in and show us what's the real meaning. And then we have a miracle that occurs, and life is not so caca, you know. So that's one thing. And the other thing is, when you step back and detach yourself, I feel like this is what these lessons are showing us. It's like to detach ourselves from our beliefs. When we withdraw the meaning that we have written. So we've written like this meaning over the world, babe, like the meaning that we want. We withdraw the meaning, and then what happens is that the true meaning is revealed, which is that we're never separated from God, and we've never left the mind of God, and nothing that's not God exists. Isn't that refreshing?
So what does that mean?
It means that, you know, when we look at the world, we see that we've given it meaning, the meaning that we want. It's like the interpretations and the beliefs that we've given it, it's withdrawn, and then the true meaning comes through Holy Spirit, which is the Christ vision, to see that we've never separated from God. It's like, you know, playing in the playground with God again, and that we're not in recess anymore. You know, it's right now it feels like we forgot who we are. In the practice, I feel for me, this lesson has been just practicing it consistently today in a way of like letting go of the things that I'm making meaningful. Like I was feeling a little bit off when I got back from our vacation today, and I just sat with spirit, and I was able to change my interpretation of my offness, and I was invigorated after, and the meaning shifted. So I think we just get better and better and better at undoing the egoic mind, but I feel that it's really a step-by-step process. We have to continue doing it over and over and over and over again. And sometimes we feel better, and then sometimes we feel worse. And that's why I feel the lessons are so important, because if we practice them, shift happens.
What this lesson means to me, lesson 12, is it also says in the lesson, I think I see a fearful world, dangerous world, hostile world, sad world, wicked world, crazy world. So whenever I think the world is kind of
fuchi
attacking me, or I feel I'm attacked, you know, then I can think, well, yes, the world is attacking me, but I'm upset because I see a meaningless world. So it's not that the world is attacking me, it's kind of like the mind shift of, okay, this world is attacking me, but this world also is meaningless. So I don't know. For me, like what comes up is like I get attacked by something meaningless, which is like, you know, I got attacked at this woman, crossed me on the street or something like that. So I feel attacked, but in truth, it's meaningless. But I still feel attacked, right? So where does that come from? Ego thinking. Um, yeah, attaching meaning and value to certain things that might be meaningless. As the Course says, everything is meaningless.
Yeah. I feel like the practice that really helped me today is, again, to throughout the day, let go of trying to give things meaning, and then step back and let Holy Spirit show me the meaning. And usually it's the way that I feel. So if I don't feel so peaceful or I feel a little bit off, I'm like, ding, 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 ding. Okay, let me step back, and I'm giving this some sort of meaning or something, some sort of value. So yeah, I think that's a good way to practice it today. Aside from reading the lesson, do it the way, of course, it's instructed. But on top of that, you can literally practice it all day long by letting go of the meanings you're giving things, depending on if your gauge is peace or not, and then giving it over. Isn't that cool? Practical.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys, also for your comments.
So there you have it.
Yeah. I'm always writing back to everybody, so if, keep them coming, because we have like 400 lessons more to go. Just kidding. We have 300 and something lessons more to go, and we need your help. And your comments really inspire us to keep going, because it's not easy, with life, to kind of get on here every single day and record these. But we're on a mission, and we want to heal together and make it fun and make it light and practical, and give our insights as a couple and as miracle buddies. He's my miracle buddy.
Oh yeah, more to come, people. This is only the beginning.
Oh wait, this is gonna be a bonus today. I know we're gonna go a little long, but I feel like this is really appropriate. We were supposed to share about the orange balloon today. What happened with the orange balloon?
The orange balloon.
Yeah, when we were going to the car, you got mad. Just real quick. It pertains to this.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
For the purpose of healing. So we were walking out of the resort today, and I had kind of like the little wagon with the luggage, and
the cart.
There was a balloon on there that Maria, had for some reason for Ari, and Ari was sleeping, and so I put the balloon kind of like half secure on that cart, and of course the balloon flew away in front of the hotel entrance, and I felt like, how did I feel? I felt embarrassed that I just let that balloon get away, and we, kind of like pollute the entrance, or we just let it fly away and don't care about it, plastic, a year later. So I felt really bad about that. So I said, Maria, get the balloon. Get the balloon. Because she got the balloon. And I really got mad. I was like, was so mad. You get the balloon now.
You better get that balloon. And his eyes were huge. Like, I thought they were going to come out of the socket.
Balloon. So she didn't get the balloon. And I got mad.
Yeah. It was like, it was so funny because like it's just meaningless, like how we get upset about like these little things, and not underestimating what he got upset about, because I got upset about things too. But it's just interesting that this orange balloon can take away somebody's peace like that, and they can just turn, and that's the egoic thought system of the mind. It's unstable, it's unsteady, and that's why we're doing these lessons, is because we want to undo the egoic thought system that's so like out of whack, so that we can start to have more stability, true stability and love in this experience with God, because the time has come.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how like such a meaningless event really ticked my ego off. She's not doing what I want. I have to get angry. She's letting the balloon, pollute the environment.
The orange balloon, and I didn't even go get it. It's like, I'm not gonna get this orange balloon. Then we went back, and I did pick it up on my way back into the hotel, and I gave it to another little kid that was in the area. So, if I would have got the balloon would have ended up in the car, But in this case, I went back and I gave it to somebody else, and apparently that kid didn't take it, Christian said, but it probably got left there in the lobby, and maybe it made some little girl's day because we're in this together.
We are.
Everything's always in divine order.
Okay.
Love you guys.
That's the
this is the longest
meaningless story about the meaningless orange balloon.
the meaningless orange balloon. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace, guys.